mistreatment of people, period, started at a time that I don't know anything about. I mean, I think there's been going on before the invention of racism. Racism is just a larger, evolved, just the result of that evolution of mistreatment of people. It's the latest and most powerful, in my opinion. But mistreatment of everybody. People mistreat people. And so naturally you're going to mistreat everything. You're going to mistreat children. You're going to mistreat animals. You're going to mistreat the environment. Once you adapt a philosophy of mistreatment, and particularly when you build it into an entire culture and say you're going to have a culture based on nothing but mistreatment of people based on color, and then make that the dominant culture of the people of the entire planet, well, you can expect all kinds of things to happen to everybody based on that. I mean, that should not happen. So the white supremacists, yes, are the latest of this long line of people who are devoted to saying that the way the world should be run is to just run around and try to find out, who you're going to mistreat next, and base everything on how efficient you are at mistreating someone, and having it for the purposes that usually people do everything: fun, glory, and material gain. Those are three big things that you can get out of mistreatment. And this is what the system of white supremacy is designed to do. Mm-hmm. So, yes, you mistreat young people, old people, doesn't have anything to do with age and whatnot. You mistreat yourself, really, eventually. I mean, go around inventing things, that are self-destructive. And like alcohol, what does that actually do to the body? Is that something that's constructive or non-constructive? But even on our so-called holy days in the Northwestern Hemisphere and in other places of the world, we say that, hey, let's go out and get some, you might say, if we're talking about Christmas, let's get some Christmas cheer. That's what they call it. And what is Christmas cheer? Celebrating the birth of a person called Jesus that was supposed to be all about peace and harmony and whatnot, and you're going to celebrate that person's birth by getting some Christmas cheer. And Christmas cheer comes in a bottle, and you drink what's in that bottle, and then you have to have someone drive you somewhere because you are not in a shape where you can drive yourself, even though you drove yourself to the place where you were going to get that quote-unquote Christmas cheer. So you're mistreating yourself. And when you get on the highway driving, you might mistreat someone else because you destroy them and yourself and the bottle of Christmas cheer, and somebody has to come and clean up the mess. And we'll be looking forward to that shortly, too, in about a month or so. There'll be plenty of it. And it's a routine that we've gotten used to. And we think that this is normal and that this is okay, and we embrace it. So, yes, in answer to the question, yes, as long as you have the system of white supremacy, you're going to have the mistreatment of children, because you're going to have the mistreatment of the people who carry the children and the people who produce the children. So you'll have the mistreatment of people, period. So mistreatment just feeds on mistreatment, mistreatment. Everybody going around find somebody that they can mistreat. For what? For fun, for glory, and for material gain.